Welcome to this week's Throwback Thursday, brought to you by the Nerd Cave Network. I am Derek, and this week we'll be playing my all-time favorite RPG, the cult classic Earthbound. Start a new game. We're going to go fast, text speed, stereo, and we'll keep the plain flavor of Windows. Please name him. Alright, you can name these characters pretty much anything you want, but I'm going to go with the traditional. That's Ness. She is Paula. Jeff. And you have all other kinds of choices too, as you can see here, but we're going to go with Jeff. He is the Mighty Pooh. Name your pet. This one I like to get a little more creative with, but since I have a beagle, we're going to name this dog, even though it's a male, we're going to name it Daisy. If you follow me on Facebook, you've seen pictures of Daisy. Favorite homemade food? Let's see what our choices are on this one. I know the default choice is steak, pie, pasta, cake, eggs, bread, salmon. Let's go with pasta. What's your favorite thing? Rockin', hammer, love, gifts, slime, gaming, boxing. We'll go with rockin'. We'll go with the default choice. Got our names, and let's get started on our adventure to Eagle Land. For those that have listened to the Nerd Cave podcast really since the beginning and watched various videos, especially our top fives on our YouTube channel, I've praised this game a lot. As I said, it's my favorite RPG. I remember reading about it in the old Nintendo Power magazine back in the day, and I read about it and just the look, the graphics, all of it. I just really, really enjoy this game. The story, the characters, really, I like everything about it. And I remember getting it at Walmart. It came in a big box. It came with the strategy guide and even had these little scratch and sniff cards. And there was one that smelled really, really disgusting. I think it was the Master Belch one. If I remember correctly, they all smell bad. A little bit of an earthquake there. And we're introduced to Ness. A lot of people know him more for the Super Smash Bros. Game, so I'm excited for our viewers and listeners to watch this, so they'll actually see Ness in his own game. We'll go check it out. You'll sneak out of your room anyway, even if I ask you not to. At least change out of your jammies before you go. Now we're in our red hat and blue and yellow striped shirt. So let's go see what all the commotion was about outside. See, it's got a lot of people out and about. Police officers are everywhere. We're just going to go this way and we're going to find out what's going on ourselves. See what he has to say. Don't you know what time it is? Hey, a gift box. Let's open the present. There's a bread roll inside. Takes it. That'll be important for later. Hey Ness, a meteorite fell down and went boom. It was a real mess for a while. I was fine because I always eat garlic and work out to help make my body stronger. However, the weaker citizens probably fainted. I also want to tell you, whoops, I almost told you about my, by the way, Ness, did you check out my billboard? I wrote the message myself. That's my real job, you know. I'm a billboard guy. Why don't you check out my work? Treasure Hunter, this is Liar Exaggerate's house. Interesting choice of name there. And you can see up there is our Meteorite, and we've got this kid running around. Hey Ness, don't be rubbernecking. You're getting in the cops' officer's way. You can go home now. Tomorrow, I, Pokey, will tell you more about the strange meteorite. I'm fine here, but you're bugging the officers. Oh, fair enough. That quote reminded me of something you'd hear in like a 1940s or 1950s gangster movie. Hey, Ness, don't be rubbernecking. Head back home here. Oops. Don't you know what time it is? Get your butt home pronto. Yeah, that's where we're going. Talk to Mom here, if I can get out of the mailbox this way. Welcome home, Ness. It's not necessary to talk about it tonight. It's late. Scoot off to bed now. Sure. Later that night. Pretty annoying knock. Someone's knocking at the door. What an annoying knock. Who could be knocking at the door at the time of night? Would you answer it? Yeah, why not? And it's Pokey. Hey. Hey. Listen to what I've got to say. When I took Picky to the place where the meteorite landed... Oh, good evening, ma'am. You're looking lovely as usual. Anyway, as I was saying, the police that were guarding the meteorite landing left suddenly to deal with the sharks. You know, the sharks. They're the local ruffians. And they were really going wild. Suddenly, I noticed that Picky was gone. I blame the cops. It certainly wasn't my fault at all. When my dad gets back, I know I'm going to get it. You're my bestest friend. Won't you help me find Picky? Yeah. Okay, good buddy. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Before we go, why don't you say goodbye to your mom? Don't you agree, ma'am? I know that the dog is unreliable, but you should take Daisy along. The crack bat in Tracy's room could help out at a time like this. No matter what anyone says, you're a courageous, strong boy. You're my very own natural-born fighter. You'll go far. Remember to go for it. But I think you should change out of your jammies before you leave. Weapon. Do you want me to go with you? Of course. I guess I have no choice. Let's go. I would think if my actual dog could talk, that would be something that she would say. Pretty much the laziest dog in existence. But I love her anyway. Pokey joins you. Ness answered the phone. Hello, it's your dad. Work to exhaustion when you're young. Have you ever heard of a weird saying like this? Just remember, I'm always behind you 100%. Don't be afraid. I know that you're brave. You can do it. Don't forget to call me periodically during your adventure. I can make a record of your progress when you call me. Oh yeah, I deposited $30 into your bank account. Do you have your ATM card? Withdraw your money from any cash machine and buy whatever you need. Good luck, my boy. I feel like such a hero. What? Well, the father of a hero, at least. So basically, anytime you want to save the game, check your experience points or find out how much money you have in your checking account, you can just call your dad. And here we are with our first enemy, the coil snake. Smash! Pretty straightforward. Gained a whole experience point. And here we have the Spiteful Crow. You engage the Spiteful Crow. Having some good luck with the smash attack so far, which probably means bad things later on, but whatever. Gained 3 experience points. Inside the present there was a cookie. Ness's level is now 2. Offense went up by 2. Maximum HP went up by 2. And maximum PP went up by 1. Rouse the power of life up A. The Spiteful Crows will always drop a cookie whenever you beat them. Another coil snake. There we go. Another spiteful crow. And we left a present inside. There was a cookie, and Ness took it. We're actually going to go ahead and eat one of those. Now we'll eat both. And there's Pokey's brother. If I knew this was going to be such a scary place, I wouldn't have come along. I'm out of here. Hopefully she finds her way home. Oh, you woke me up. Pokey, I've been looking all over for you. You see, Pokey got scared and ran away. Well, I'm glad that you're okay at least. Excuse me. Let's go home now. I bet Mom and Dad are worried sick about us. Gee, sometimes I wonder which one of us is the real big brother. Yay! We found him. Ness, do you hear a buzzing that sounds like a bee flying around? Sure. Yes, you can hear it. And there's the buzzing sound. A bee? I am not. I'm from 10 years in the future, and in the future, all is devastation. Gyges, the universal cosmic destroyer, sent all to the horror of eternal darkness. However, you must listen. Where I am from, there is a well-known legend that has been handed down from ancient times. It says, when the chosen boy reaches the point, he will find the light. The passing of time will shatter the nightmare rock and will reveal the path of light. You see, it is my opinion that you are that boy, Ness. This I believe. Gyges' monstrous plan must have been set in motion somewhere on Earth. If you start to confront the enemy immediately, you may have time to counter the evil intentions of Gyges. 3 things are of the utmost importance: wisdom, courage, and friendship. The legends from the ancient times tell of 3 boys and a girl who defeat Gyges. I will tell you more later. Go now, and do not be anxious about the future. You have much work to do, Ness. Did you listen to what I told you? Yes. Thank you for listening to my long story. You are as exceptional as I expected you to be. Buzz now joins you. Ness, it looks like you're really in a lot of trouble this time. 3 boys, he said. I'm not one of those 3, am I? 'Cause I'm not into this kind of thing at all. Jeez. My heart is almost pounding right out of my chest. Not my best effort at the 1940s gangster, but whatever. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we are going to take these 2 home. And then get on with the rest of our adventure. Notice all the enemies have gone away. It's really quiet. A little too quiet. It's been a long time, Buzz. You've been successful at foiling Master Gyges' plans, but Buzz, you must now surrender. You're no longer a hero, but just a useless insect. And now we have our first major battle, the Starman Jr. Buzz tried PSI shield something symbol. And we're all protected by a psychic shield. And as you can tell, his special attack does nothing. We're just going to keep attacking. Make our shield a little bit stronger. And Starman Jr. is toast. Gain 16 experience. Ness's level is now 3. Defense is up. Vitality, IQ, luck. HP up by 13. Wow. I was taking a big chance there. He came from 10 years in the future to kill me, so we can't relax yet. From now on, you'll be fighting enemies sent by Gyges, as well as humans who have evil thoughts. They'll definitely make trouble during your adventure. Animals are also becoming violent due to Gyges' influence over the evil in their minds. It is the truth, so listen. Let's take these two home. Where in Sam Hill have you boys been? I'll have to think of a suitable punishment. I haven't heard that phrase in a long time. I'm really sorry that my kids troubled you so much. Both of you are really going to get it now. And we can only assume what happens there. By the way, I would be happy if you left sometime soon. Well, that's just rude. I'm tired of your family living next door. We've loaned your father a lot of money. It may have been $100,000 or more. Holy crap. Well, I guess it really could have been less, but because of the loan, my family and I now live in poverty. My husband is much too lenient with the children. Oh well, nice guys finish last. That's the story of our life. And there goes Buzz Buzz. I was much weaker than I thought, so you must now begin your adventure. See you. Oh, I just remembered. Listen to my final words. Cue dramatic music. To defeat Gyges, your own power must unite with the Earth's. The Earth will then channel your power and multiply it. There are 8 points that you must visit. Make these places your own. Each of these locations is your sanctuary. One of them is near Onett. It is called Giant Step. Go there first. Do you understand? Yes. Alright, you're a very intelligent young man, and... oh, the pain. Everything is getting dark. Before I pass on, I want to give you something. It is the Sound Stone. You can record the melodies from the 8 Your Sanctuary locations into this stone. It is an awesome item. By the way, I'm almost gone. Did you want to hear the story one more time? No, thank you. Good. It's already dawn outside, but it doesn't matter to me. I'm fading fast. Ness got the Sound Stone. Bye, Buzz Buzz. And it's dawn. Pay a quick visit. I love this photographer, by the way. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready, say, Fuzzy Pickles. Wow, what a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories. What's funny is when I was a kid and I played this game, instead of saying cheese when I had my picture taken, I would actually Fuzzy Pickles. That is a story that I don't think I've ever really told on a public forum. You're back. Don't bother yourself with talking now. You look too tired. Mothers understand these things. Eat some pasta and scoot up to bed. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I'll do everything I can to help you. Good luck on your adventure. You might get hungry along the way, so here's a cookie. You can also leave anything you don't want with me. Do you want me to hang on to something? No. Save real fast. Ness, it's your dad. I deposited $38 into your bank account. Taking away what you spent, you should now have $68 in the bank. Experience to get to the next level is 20. Record. Gonna continue. And let's go into the actual town. Yeah, a whole experience point. Now we're 19 away from the next level. Runaway dog. Check this trash can. Ness dug around the trash can. Let's see, there's a hamburger inside. Ness takes it. Yes, I know that is completely disgusting, but hey, I'll take what I can get. Gotta save money. Drugstore. Let's withdraw our money. $75. Dun, 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 dun. Gonna buy. We'll buy the T-ball bat. Equip it. Gonna go ahead and save. I love to constantly save in this game. $0 in the bank, 15 away from the next level. Let's go fight some sharks, shall we? Well, no, I don't want to fight two of them at the same time. Little trick, if you get your enemies off screen... Oh, nope, there's still two there. Maybe it should have to go into a building and then come back. Yeah, I believe that's the case. So basically what you can do, you can go into this hotel, go out. Maybe there will only be one. Nope, there's still two. Well, this isn't going to be good. I don't even know what to do. Let's eat this hamburger. Well, shit. Well, that wasn't a good idea. Looks like you got your head handed to you, so how about giving it another shot? Of course. Well, that was embarrassing. And now all my psychic points are gone. About fighting only one. Do you want to meet Frank? You don't want Frank to beat you up, do you? Well, that's not going to happen. This level is now 4. Offense went up by 6. That'll help. Speed went up by 2. Guts went up by 2. Luck by 1. HP by 3. Psychic points up by 2. Yeah, I want to start a fight. Suck it. Can of fruit juice. Well, that's not good. Well, that increase in offense definitely helped. I thought I was done. What do I want to do? Eat the bread roll. HP's maxed out. Well, we'll go ahead and go in the arcade. It was you. You beat up my buddy, didn't you? You better just beat it. You sound like a real whiner to me. Don't get lippy or I'll kick your butt. Love the lingo in this game. Hey kid, do you want to become a member? No. Don't be such a snob. Game tame. Level's now 5. Vitality up by 1. IQ. HP definitely helped. I believe there's one more up here we can fight. You buy an item that should be equipped. Do you bother to actually equip it? I gave a hint to my own enemy. I'm such a rockin' dude. I obviously have total confidence in my own abilities. So are you ready to get it on? And he's done. Frank has an incredibly powerful weapon. If you get your hands on it, I bet you can stand against any enemy. Do I go ahead and fight Frank or not? Yeah, I'll go ahead and fight Frank. I'm Frank. You are? Come on, can't you at least say your name? Okay, so that does work. Or I have just enough psychic points for that. Wow, I got incredibly lucky there. Let's gain 50 EXP. Fail-proof Frank can't be beaten. And this is Frankenstein Mark II. So now we're going to fight that robot that's there in the corner. But first... and let's just hope I can outlast him. Little trick there, if you can somehow land the killing blow as you're about to die, you will in fact survive. As you can see there, I have 1 HP left. Got incredibly lucky there, gained 76 ESP. Luck went up by 1, it should go up by about 50. HP went up by 1, psychic points up by 1. This is my first defeat. Fail-proof Frank is now just Failure Frank. I know you've been asking around, so I'll tell you about Giant Step. It seems to be quite a powerful spot. Some kind of special power is stored there that allows certain people to perform wondrous feats. However, a monster sucked up all the energy at that spot. It's difficult to get to Giant Step. That's all I know. I suggest you collect more information on your own. The entrance to the path leading to Giant Step is behind the touring entertainer shack. Perkle, the mayor of Onett, has a key to the shack. Ness, you become stronger than I. Your adventure is just beginning. See, now we don't have to worry about the sharks anymore because we obviously beat their leader. So, obviously we are very, very weak right now. Chase down this magic butterfly. Let's see. Don't have enough to stay in the hotel, so let's go up here. We'll actually go home real fast. Obviously, these weaker enemies, now that you've beaten that area's boss, they will run away from you. Talk to Mom real fast, eat some pasta. Head back downstairs. Then we're going to go back to the drugstore. First, let's call Dad. Deposited $206, wow, into your bank account. Now I have $206 in the bank. And 201 to get to the next level. Just like your mother. I think it's good to work too hard. Alright, let's head to the drugstore. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, wrong way. Let's withdraw some money. Buy the cheap bracelet. No. Now we're going to go buy some burgers because we're going to need those for Giant Step. Just going to keep buying them until we can't buy any more. Keep buying burgers. One more burger. Already have too much stuff, never mind. Let's take a look at our goods. Yeah, we have quite a few burgers. So now we're going to go back to the drugstore and we're going to save. And that is going to be where we end this week's Throwback Thursday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. More Earthbound segments will definitely be coming. But until then, you can check out all the other cool content on our YouTube channel. We have Let's Plays throughout the week. Every Monday we put up a portion of our podcast. You can find our podcast every Tuesday on iTunes and Stitcher Radio. Just search for the Nerd Cave Podcast. Every Thursday we have my solo show, The Derek Diamond Experience. On Fridays on our YouTube channel we have a Top 5 video. At the last Friday of every month we have our comic book podcast called Time for Comics. And every Saturday We have our friends over at the Pop Culture Palette podcast, which you can find on iTunes and Stitcher Radio as well. You can find us on social media. We are on Facebook. We have an awesome Facebook group, facebook.com/group/nerdcavenetwork. We're also on Twitter and Instagram at Nerd Cave Network. So, on behalf of the rest of the guys over at the Nerd Cave Network, this is Derek saying, have a week.